Recording.
Hello everyone, this is Heading Tian. In this video, we will learn the chapter 11.1, the fundamental counting principle. Let's see what's the fundamental counting principle with two groups of items. If you can choose one item from a group of m items and the second items from a group of n items, and then the total number of two items choice is m times n. The meaning of that is if you need to choose two items, the first item you choose from this one, and this one has n choice, and the second group has n choice, and then the total number of two items choices is m times n. Let's see the example. The first example. Please pause the video and read the question. In this question, the meaning is you need to choose from two groups, which the first group is jeans and second group is t-shirts. You need to create how many different kind of outfits from the jeans group and the t-shirts group. In the jeans group, you have two choices. In the t-shirt group, you have three choices. So use the fundamental counting principle. You have m times n, which is 2 times 3, which is 6. You can also use the tree diagram to see what's the meaning of the counting principles. So you have two jeans in the first groups, two colors, and then you have three choices of the t-shirt, which is tan, yellow, and blue. So if you choose the blue jeans, you have three choices to wear the t-shirt. So you create three different outlooks. And if you choose the black jeans, you also have three different outlooks. So totally you have 6 different outlooks. Okay, let's move on to next question. In the example 2, sorry. In this example, you can choose one appetizer and one main course. In the appetizer group, you have 6 choices. In the main course, you have 16 choices. So, how many ways you can order a 2-course meal? That is 6 times 14. Use your calculator, you will find, which is 84. Okay, let's move on. The example 3, you will see this question has a lot of words. Most of you need to have maybe 2 minutes to read it, but figure out what we need to do. You need to select courses. One course, the first group is psychology, and another group is social science course. So you need to choose one course from the first group and another course from social science group. So how many sections in psychology? So if I draw first group, the psychology, you have 15 choice. And how about social science group? You have 9. You have 9 choice. So 15 times 9, which is 135. So just read the question and figure out what are they looking for. Okay, let's move on to next question. Next part. If you have more than 2 groups, like 3, 4, 5, what can we do with all of these? So we will learn the fundamental counting principle with more than 2 groups of items. We just use, if the first group we have m items, and second group we have n items, and the next group we have k items, we have w items. So you multiply them together, and then you will get different ways of choices. So for example, if you have 3 groups, you need to choose one from the jeans group, you choose one t-shirt from t-shirt group, you choose one sneakers from the sneakers group. So how many different outfit you can make, which is 2 times 3 times 2, which is 12, right? Okay, let's move on. Oh, this is another example. They change the number of the items in each groups. So this is 30, 20, and 12. You just multiply them together. Okay, next example, exactly the same. You select the course from math, English, and humanities. So in the math part, you have 8 choices. English, you have 5. Humanities, you have 4. So you just multiply them together, 8 times 5 times 4, which is 160 different 3-course schedules you can make. Let's move on. So this chapter is not that hard, just to understand the question. Example 5. So read the question and I explain it for you. So you need to buy a new car and design one for you. Let the manufacturer design one for you. So in the color part, you have 9 choices, and air conditioning group, you have 2. And in the power group, you have 2 choices. And computer, you have 2 choices. Multiply them together, you're gonna have 72 different ways to create your personal car. Next one, it's the same. Let's read the question. You're taking multiple choice test. Oh, you have 10 questions, and each questions you have 4 choices. If you select one of the 4 choices of each question, and how many ways can you answer the questions? So it doesn't matter you choose right or wrong, just to ask you how many ways of answers you can answer. So first group, you have 4 choices. Second, you have 4 choices. And then the 10th last group, you also have 4 choices. That means you need to have 4 times 2, 4 times 4 times 4, times 4. So totally you have 4 to the 10th power. So this many ways to choose your answer. Let's move on to the next example. This one is a little bit harder, but it's not that hard. So the telephone number, you have 3. The first 3 code are area code, and the rest of the 7 digits, they are local telephone number. And the area code, for the first digit of the area code, you can't use 0 or 10. And also for the local telephone number, the first digit, you can't use 0 or 10. And the other numbers you can choose any of them. So what can we choose for the each of the digit? For the first one, this one, you can't choose 0, so and 1, so you can choose 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 8 options. I put 8 here. How about next one? So you can choose any number. So you can choose 1 or 0. Put here. Or it's not beautiful. So I can put 0 and 1 here. So you have 2 more options. So you can choose 10. You have 10 choice. Next one, you have 10 choice. And this one, you have 8 choices because you can't use 0 or 1. Next one, you have 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and 10. You multiply them together and you will have, you use your calculator to find the number of this question. So you will have this many different telephone numbers to choose. That's a lot. So I got the answer that is this much, 6,400,000,000 different telephone numbers. Okay, let's move on. So you're gonna have this kind of question in your homework. Okay, example 8. To develop a more appealing cheeseburger, a franchise use taste with 9 different buns, 3 different cheeses, 4 types of lettuce, and 4 types of tomatoes. Oh, how many group? First group is buns. 9 different buns, 3 different cheeses, and 4 types of lettuce, and 4 types of tomatoes. So for the buns, you have 9. For the cheese, you have 3. For the lettuce, you have 4. For the tomatoes, you have 4. You multiply them together, you can get how many different burgers, you can create, use all of these materials. And then the question asks you if taste tests were done at the one restaurant by one taster who make 10 minutes to eat each burger. So what's the meaning of that? After multiply them together, we have maybe we have how many, let me use my calculator to find how many different burgers we can make. 9 times 3 times 4 times 4. I get 4, 3, 2 burgers. So each burger, the taster need to use 10 minutes to eat. So times 10, that's how many minutes can the taster can use. So times 10, 4, 3, 2, 0. And then the question asks you, how long would take a taster to eat all possible burgers? How many hours? So I need to convert the minutes to the hours. What should I do? Yes, we need to divide it by 60. So divided by 60, I got 72 hours. So read the question. What are they looking for? This question, they are looking for how many hours and how long the taster can take to eat all of these burgers. So after you get how many burgers and times 10 minutes, which is each burger the taster will use to digest or to eat, and then divide by 60, you will get the hours. Okay, let's move on to next question. Is example 9. How many 3-digit even numbers are possible if the leftmost digit cannot be 2? So, okay, you have 3-digit, and all of them should be even number. What are even number less than 10? Okay, which is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. You can't put 10 because 10 is 2-digit. So if the leftmost, this one can't be 2. So this one can't be 2. I can only choose 0, 4, 6, 8. How many options? We have 4 choices. So we have 4 choices. And next one, it doesn't say anything. So I can choose any of them from the 5. So I have 5 choice. And next one, I also have 5 choices. So multiply them together. 4 times 5 times 5, which is 20 times 5 is 1000, I think. Yeah, so, oh, I made a mistake. That's 100. Yeah, you have 100 possible choices to make the 3-digit numbers. Okay. So that's all about the chapter 11.1. If you have any question, you email me or ask me in the tutoring session. All right.